Hey everyone, and welcome to this weekly reading update. Let's say weekly because I don't know if this will be every single week. But yeah, I read 3 books this week. So tomorrow I'm going back to the library, so I have to return these 3 books. So I think I'm going to film this beforehand, and then tomorrow night I will film my book I got from the library. Brain is not working right now. So as you can tell from last week, finished my hair. I have no box blonde on there. It's fully green now, and I really like it. The only thing that is so annoying is the box dye. It did not fully get all the red out, but you can't see any of it through, and didn't turn anything like brownish coloring. And one thing I'm very impressed with the hair dye is up in the roots. Normally you can see a difference, but this is the first non-permanent vegan hair dye that I've ever used. I think it'd be semi-permanent, I guess you would say. And normally you always see a difference between root. You see a difference between like root, middle part, and the ends all the time. The only thing I'm annoyed with the box dye as well is it kind of messed up the natural state of my head as well, my hair. So like I just washed this yesterday, and my hair feels disgusting, so I didn't wash it because I'm going to go off tomorrow. So I'm going to go ahead and just wash, get a shower in the morning. My head feels so greasy right now in my hair. I do not like it, but, because normally my hair is temperamental, but it's not like this. But anyways, I like the color. I'm very, very happy with the color, so it's a good thing. So let's talk about books. So, I ended up reading 2 novels and 1 graphic novel. And I am so excited because I haven't been reading for the longest time, and now I'm reading again. I'm so happy. So the first book I picked up was The Witches by Roald Dahl. And I really enjoyed this book. I ended up giving it a 4 out of 5 stars. I will say the story for me was a 3, but I gave an extra star for the illustrations, because they're very simple, but yet they add so much to the story. And I really enjoyed it. I think at this point we all know what the story is, whether you've seen the 1990 movie or you know, all that kind of stuff, or you read the book. It's really, really good story. I will say it's a middle grade book, and it did read very middle grade. And what I mean by that is there's different like reading levels within different reading levels. And this felt like a book that would be from like a kid coming from a chapter book, like a children's chapter book, into now reading longer, more detailed fiction. And this felt like that bridging gap between children's chapter books and middle grade fiction. But it didn't feel at all like it would suffer from that. So this is something that, you know, an older audience can pick up and read. So I gave this a 4 out of 5 stars, story a 3, bumped up for an extra star for the illustrations. And then I picked up, and I will definitely be picking up more Roald Dahl in the future, possibly even tomorrow. And then I finished How to Train Your Dragon Book 1. This is by Cristinda Cowell, and this is a mix. I gave it a 3 out of 5 stars. I enjoyed it. this is one I definitely would say, unless you're a big fan of middle grade, it's definitely for the younger readers, where this one is middle grade. These two books here are middle grade. If you don't know, middle grade usually is for ages 8 to 13. Young adult is for ages 14 to 19. And then new adult is ages 20 to 25, I believe. So this is one that really reads for children. Even like the names of everyone and the villages, all kind of stuff. It's just very, you can tell, to catch the eye of a child and to make them interested in reading and to make them laugh. And I did enjoy this book. Will I continue on? I don't know. The way I'll tell if it's going on, if I go to the library within the next 2 or 3 visits and book 2 is there, I'll continue on. If it isn't there, I'm not going to continue on. Because last time book 2 wasn't there. So if it is there, I'll say, if it's there to the end of January, I will continue on the series. If it's not in by the end of January, I'm not going to continue on the series. So this is, I think everyone knows the story of this because the movie is out recently, but there is illustrations in here. So you have a little drat, a little toothless. You have the different kids in the story. It was enjoyable. Excuse me. It was enjoyable, but I don't know if I'll continue on with it or not. And then finally today, I picked up and read this pretty much in 2 sittings. And that was Kama Garcia's Teen Titans Raven, and this is illustrated by Gabriel Piccolo, I should say Gabriel, because he's a guy. Like, I don't know why I say Gabriel or Gabriel. This is kind of a origins, reboot, retelling of the Teen Titans, of their origin stories of each one. And this is the story of Raven. Her name in here, I can't tell you if it's literally the same name in the regular series, because the only thing I really know of Teen Titans I really enjoyed was the cartoon series, not the Teen Titans Go, the original one. But they call her Rachel Roth. Don't know if that's her real name or not. I could probably Google it. But this is the story of her and her soon-to-be adopted mother. She's her foster mom is the mom about to adopt her. They get into a car accident, and the foster mother ends up dying, and she loses all of her memories. So it's kind of like she's trying to figure it all out, and she's trying to figure out what's going on with her. And I really, really enjoyed this book. I love the art style. It's very black and white with hints of purple. Because if you don't know, like, Raven is like pretty much black and white and purple. So I really enjoyed it. And what I like for this is it takes place in New Orleans. And they incorporated a lot of like the New Orleans superstitions and traditions, like of like voodoo and stuff like that. I can't really show you what I want to show you because it's kind of towards the end of spoilery. But another one of my favorite scenes in here. Can I find it? I don't know if I can find it. There was a Raven. There you go. Went on a date with her love interest of the book. And where is it? I cannot find it. I think. No, there it is. There. It's beforehand when they get bumped in to each other. I really just love that image. So I had a lot of fun reading this, and I'm looking forward to it because in summer 2020, they are releasing Beast Boy. So I'm excited. I'm wondering if there's going to be, I think 5, because there's Raven, Beast Boy, Starfire, Cyborg, and Robin. So I wonder if there's going to be 5 of them. It'd be nice to see them all. But I really enjoyed this, and I cannot wait to read the next one. And I probably will actually pick this up for my shelf, actually. Which is the very first, because I have not read a book from the library for a very long time. And it's like, I need to own that book. The last books that actually made me want to do that is the Half Bad series by Sarah Green. If you haven't read the Half Bad series, you need to read it. It's half bad, half lost. No, half bad, half wild, half lost. It's the best series ever. I am still not emotionally over the ending of that 3rd book. It is so poetic, so beautiful. And I'm going to be rereading that series probably in the coming year. And I'm going to be doing in-depth reviews of them. So I can sit here and write talk for an hour on the 3rd book, because that ending of that 3rd book is so impactful and so beautiful. So yeah, that is it for this portion. I'm going to splice in the next one. So I'm going to go back to the library tomorrow, return these, and I'm actually thinking about getting more middle grade novels, because they're very fast, they're fun, and I'm just having really fun with them right now, and that's what it's giving me reading. You know, I want to read, you know, my fantasy, my adult fantasy novels. I want to read, you know, my Stephen King books. I want to read all these other books around. But none of them are captivating me and holding me as long as middle grade novels. So, I'm going to go ahead and get more tomorrow. That is it for this portion right here. So, I'll see you guys in about 20 or 12 hours or so for my time, and about 2 seconds for you. Okay, it has actually been a little longer than I thought since filming that clip. I went to the library yesterday, which is Friday for me, and they were closed because of a Christmas luncheon. So I went today, Saturday, so this is on Sunday. And I still got 4 books. My original goal was 3, because I will only, from now on, I will only check out as many books as I just returned. And then I found one extra one when I was looking, because when I went to go check out, there's a few people there in line. So like, I'll just go check again until they're empty, and then check the books out. So, all of these are middle grade. Different genres in there, but the reading audience is middle grade. So the first one, and unfortunately, I do not know if I will be able to read this one or not, because it ended up being book 4 in the Haunted Mystery series by Chris Grabenstein. It is called The Black Heart Crypt. Super, super gorgeous cover. This is the only one they had in this series, so I might check tomorrow and see if they have book 1. And then if they do have it in the library system, I might put that one on hold and return this one. I also am going to look up if you can read these out of order, like a Goosebumps novel, because it sounds very much like a Goosebumps novel, just with like the same family and the same kid. So this book is about Zach Jennings, who on Halloween night stumbles upon a clan of ghosts who have it out for his family, have it out for the Jennings family, and he has to deal with that. This is the 4th and final book in the series, and did come back out in 2011, so I don't know how many books the library will have. So I have my bookmark actively in here. So probably tomorrow, because it's pretty late now, so by the time I film this and then get everything ready for bed, I don't have any time to read. I feel like I'll just try tomorrow, and if I can read it out of order, then I'll continue my reading, because it sounds really, really good, and I really love this cover. It's just super creepy and really nice. I seen this one last time, that's why I went back and grabbed it. And it doesn't have any pictures in it, but the chapters are super short and like as you see, this is chapter 73 on page 210. For some reason, it's 326 pages and it has 123 chapters. A lot of times when books have short chapters, you feel like you're reading like that. So that's why I kind of wanted to get it. And you can see, I need to get new bookmarks. My cat, I get like a library card to her. She like puts it in her mouth and chews it and uses it as her stamp every time I read. So I had to get new bookmarks soon because that one is about to fall apart. But yeah, I'm excited to read this one. It sounds really good. So yeah, I just feel I'll pick it up and see how it goes. I figured if I can't read it out of order, I'll just return it and see if they have the first one. And also, How to Train Your Dragon book 2 was not in the library, so I'll keep an eye out for it. If it's in there by the end of January, I'll continue on the series. If it isn't, then I'm not going to continue on the series. So I had a lot of fun with my last Roald Dahl novel, The Witches. So I seen this one on the shelves, like I'm picking it up, is Roald Dahl, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I love Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, both the original and the remake that came out a few years ago. So I'm really excited about this one. It continues on in the style of pictures. So yeah, I'm excited. I think everyone knows what Charlie and the Chocolate Factory is. And if this one is good, I might check on Thrift Books and just grab all of his books from there. So the next one, this is actually the very first book I picked up, and it is the very nearly Honorable League of Pirates. This is book 1, Magic Marks the Spot by Caroline Carlson. I love this cover. I just seen it and I pulled out the shelf because it was spine. I said book 1, and I just loved the cover. This is about a girl who I believe is supposed to like go to like finishing schools and go to like schools and be like a woman, you know, type of thing. And she wants to be a pirate. So it's kind of her defying all of that and doing what she wants to do. It doesn't have that many illustrations. It has like stuff like this and like title stuff. But the words are big. I don't know, I'm a sucker for illustrations in my books, especially my middle grade books. But I am really excited to try it out. It sounded really good. And like I said, I couldn't pass up this cover. I believe it is a trilogy of books. And then finally, I have been seeing this book up at the library. And it sounds, for a middle grade book, really sad. But also sounds really good. And that is Wild Boy by Rob Lloyd Jones. This is back in the 1800s, in the freak show era. They get a boy who has like a lot of hair over his body, like, you know, the people who like, or the whole face like hair, like it's like werewolf syndrome or something like that. He is put into grabbed and put into a circus. They treat him horribly. But what got me is the last paragraph down here had a reader who is swept along by the cinematic pace, immersed in a vivid historical setting, and gripped by suspense as they wait to find out what if a better fate could possibly await someone so different. And it has in here like Wild Boy becomes out of a session, developing Sherlock Holmes-like deduction skills. So that really caught my attention as well, because I love Sherlock Holmes. So I'm wondering if it's going to be like a mystery novel and not just like really heartbreaking and impactful. But I wanted to try it. I wanted to get this book for a while. The covers were always got me, but I never picked it up because of just how it's mystery. I never read the back. It had a boy accused of murder on the run. So it's a Sherlock Holmes murder mystery for middle grade. So yeah. I have pauses, you can read that if you want. But yeah. I am so excited to read this book. This book has been eyeing me up. I've been eyeing it up for a while. So those are the 4 books that I checked out today. I still have the young adult and the cozy mystery from last time. I won't be going to the library again probably till the first week of January, so even if I read these, if I will read all these fast, I'll go next weekend before Christmas, but I probably won't go till after Christmas. So my plan, my goal, is to finish these 4 and those 2 over there, or I say finish, I mean read. If I don't actively like it, then DNF it, because these books aren't due back until the 4th, which is when I'm going to be going to the library now. So that's it for this little book video. As you can see, my hair, it looks so much better. My hair is getting back to normal. It's not super greasy, as you can kind of see. It looked a mess before. But yeah, that is it for this. I'm going to go ahead and probably make my bed. I put my pillowcases on because I just washed them earlier. Or my mom washed them and put them in the hamper. And I'm going to put them on my pillows. And I might crawl in and try reading the Black Heart Crypt. How long is the first chapter? 3 pages. So I could probably get the first chapter done tonight. That was it for today, though. I hope you enjoyed this. I'm so happy that I read 3 things last week. I have my fingers crossed at least read 1 in this coming week. So that's it for today. I hope you have an amazing day. And until next time, I'll see you in my next video.